Guys, lucky-star-shi-roku here, and welcome to another update vlog. This one is a little bit different because obviously I'm using my phone camera as opposed to my normal webcam, which I would normally be recording with. But this one is a bit of a special one, and to be honest, it's a video that I've been meaning to record for a long time. It's a video that I've been wanting to do, but unfortunately things have just been kind of getting in the way, and it just took a lot of technical work to get it all working. But basically, if you remember a couple of videos ago, a while ago from both our point of views, it was a while ago now, but if you remember a few videos ago, I said that I was trying to do a video saying all my consoles are working, and then while I was doing tests, it suddenly decided to kind of screw up on me, and now I had to delay it because of that. Well, we finally managed to get everything working, and the reason I'm recording on my phone on this kind of perspective is so I can show you the inner workings of everything, to see how it works, even though I don't fully understand it myself. So in case you guys weren't already aware, I was kind of stuck on recordings and such, like on what I could record with. Like, for a good while, I was stuck on just Steam stuff and Xbox 360 stuff, but now I managed to get everything working, and let me tell you, it took a lot. It took a lot of work and a lot of time to get everything working. Me and my editor, Aragorn Draggy's team, have been working our butts off for the last good few months, weeks. I don't know how long it's been, but it took us a while to get here. Like, it took us a good few weeks, at least, and we managed to get everything working. We managed to get all the AVs working, all the HD consoles working. Steam, of course, is still working, no problem. We even managed to get things that we weren't sure if we could get working or not working, so that's absolutely fantastic. There's a few bugs. We did a few tests, and I did a few tests and that kind of thing. We tested with the Elgato, we tested with XSplit Broadcaster, we had a look of what was going wrong. We had to get a few new parts, new cables, new HDMIs. It was really complicated. Some were giving us all kind of weird bugs where they wouldn't respond, and some were okay, some would not respond at all, some required a bit more fighting with the cables. But either way, we finally managed to get everything working. Everything all working with the capture card, the Elgato, and without further ado, I'm just going to jump right in and show you what we've got. I'll try and explain it as best I can, even though I don't fully understand it myself. Let me just turn the camera around. There we go. So, if you look here, this is a list of what I have to keep track of, because we have got, firstly, hang on. That is all the, oh crap, you can't really see that back there, can you? Hang on, let me get a torch. So, this is all the, cable management, and it is absolute hell down there. That is all the cables we use. That is, those are the manual switches I use for the AVs, so I switch from one console to another, in all the AV stuff, and then that's all the switcher stuff, the splitter stuff, which should switch automatically. I occasionally have to pull the things out and then put them back in to make them work. Very complicated. I don't understand it all myself. I'm not that techie myself. I kind of leave all that stuff to Aragorn, and it turns out alright. I just play the games. I don't actually set things up. I can't understand it all that well myself, but yep, there's the AV stuff. We were getting sick of it constantly falling down the back, so Aragorn decided to both blue tack and sellotape it to the side of my shelf here, which was a very good idea on his part. Surprised I didn't think of that, actually. That little box down there is something we got to get my PS3 and my PS TV working, because it's complicated. It's really complicated, but the point is, we got it all working. So we managed to get everything working from the Super Nintendo, the Wii U, the GameCube, the original Xbox, the PS4, the Switch, the Xbox One, although I don't really care about that much, the Dreamcast, the Xbox 360, the PS2, the PS3, the Dreamcast, and the N64. We managed to get all of that working. It took us a hell of a lot. Again, the cable management is absolute hell, as I keep saying. I honestly can't tell you how long it took us just to get all of this working in itself. I do occasionally have to fight with these cables, pull them back out and back in, and then pull them back in and out from the PC, which is how that connects with the Elgato. I have to fight a little bit, but I get it working in the end. So, yeah, that's all that. And, yeah, it took us a long time to get this working. A long time. Now, unfortunately, something doesn't seem to be right. Like, we got switches, so it should switch automatically, but it doesn't. Lately, in the last couple experiments, it doesn't seem to be doing it on its own, so I got this to help me out a little bit better. As you can see here, I have these little, I'm not sure if you can see them from here, but hang on. Can you see them back there? The switches. That indicates what light needs to be on for what console to be working. I can't see the one back there, but there is another one back there behind those cables. Can't see it that well, but take my word for it, it is there. And that's what these are for. So basically, those little lights are also like the little lights on, well, the blue dots act as the little lights on the HDMI switches. So if they don't switch on their own like they should, this tells me what each one needs to be on for it to work. Now again, this, I can't exactly say this will be the same for you, as it does differ from setup to setup. So, but this is what I have. PS4 needs to be on the second input for the HDMI 1. AV, all my retro stuff, needs to be on the fifth light on HDMI 1. PS3 is on the fourth. Wii U is on the first. The Switch is on the third dot on the input of the switcher. 360 is also on one, which is a bit weird. Xbox One is on HDMI 2 on the third input, and then the PS TV is on the third on the second HDMI. However, the HDMI 1 has to be on the first. So I've got, so some of these have more specific notes to get each working, but that's fine. I've written all that down, and that's, honestly, it might look complicated, but it works for what I need. It's a little complicated, but it works for me. And then I don't think I showed all this stuff before in my last video. I did a video showing my setup before, but I forgot to. I think I forgot to show this. So that's all of my consoles. Like, I usually only have one console on at a time. So while something else is on, I turn everything else off. That's the PS3, 360, Dreamcast. That's the Xbox One. I got a US one for some reason with a US adapter, so I can, a US cable, so I had to get one which converted over to UK. Little annoying, but it works. N64, PS2, and then those ones are just empty for potential whatever consoles may come. I'm not too bothered about the Xbox Scarlet or Xbox 2. It's more of the PS5 I'll be interested in. Then there's the PS4, the Wii U, the SNES, well, that one's empty. The GameCube, the original Xbox, the Switch, and then the PS TV, which is what I have working at the moment. So yeah, I'm glad that works. I would show you the others, but it'll take time. Actually, I might be able to... Oh, actually, there's a pause button on my phone, so I could potentially show you. Just assuming this doesn't go off, because that would be very, very awkward. I suppose I could show you. Oh yeah, in case you guys missed it, I also have an abundance of controllers, which I keep in here in this box. So yeah, those are all my controls in case you missed the last video. Yeah, because I find it's better to keep the controls all in a separate box away from the consoles. So whenever I need to do a let's play or whatever, I'll just get the respective controller out that I need. It might seem a little complex, but believe me, it works. It works surprisingly well. Oh yeah, something else I forgot to show is, obviously I use an Elgato for capturing, and again, I don't know all this, so the Elgato is linked to that, and then that's linked to my PC, and then I can hit a button on my PC to record from there. Again, I don't understand the whole, it's all a bit complex for me. Basically, all I need to know really is just hit a button and then it'll record for me. That's literally all I need to be worried about. And obviously, I've got speakers here. I think I forgot to show this. I think. So yeah, I've got my headphones are over there behind my monitor. As you can see, my headphones are just down there. I've got nowhere to put them at the moment, so I just put them there for now. And obviously the wire's a little bit short, so I normally use these to make my wire for my headphones a bit longer, and then I've got another one for if I do co-op stuff. I'll put one of these in my speakers if we're doing co-op stuff, which is really, really useful. And that works for co-op stuff really. I've only done a couple co-op stuff so far, which I can't say what it is because it'd be a massive spoiler and I'm not ready to announce it just yet, but believe me, I have got something really, really good in the works at the moment. Now, let me see if I can actually switch everything to show proof that everything's working. It might take a while. Hopefully my phone doesn't decide to just, shut me out and then cause me to have to record everything all over again, because that'd be a pain. But I'll have to keep an eye on it just to make sure that doesn't happen. But I'll try and get the other things to work, so I will see you guys in a second. Just give me a sec, guys. Okay, and as you can see, I now have the PS3 working quite nicely. It took me a little while. I was a bit worried that something bugged up again, but as you can see, as proof there, I have it working. It didn't seem like it was giving me too much trouble, so I think I'll actually try and show the excuse me, got the burps for some reason. Excuse me. But yeah, as you can see, it's also on my Elgato. Everything seems to be recording. Well, not recording, but it seems to be capturing nicely, which is exactly what I want. I can alter the tags and just change to whatever source I need, and it's good. It's good. It's I can't be bothered to show every single one because well, because I just want to show one or two just to show evidence of it working. But believe me, we have done tests and everything based on what we found seems to be working. I'll show one or two more, but other than that, you just have to take my word for it. I'll show a couple more. And then that'll be it. Let's see, what should I do next? I think I'll show the Switch next. So as you can see, the PS3 is working no problem. That is another one we're having quite a bit of trouble with, but that seems to be working now. So that's good. It's good news because it means that I'm opening my Let's Play library up to a hell lot more games, because before I was extremely limited on what I could do. Like, I could only do Let's Plays on stuff like, Steam games and Xbox 360, but now my library is a lot more open on what I can do. Let's see, I'll go for the Nintendo Switch next. Yeah. So just give me a sec and I'll be back when the Switch is up. So just give me a sec. Okay, like I said, I have the Switch now working. I didn't show the process of actually how it works because I have to put my phone down to do this, but believe me, everything is working. It's captured. It's the input. There's no input issues. There's no glitches. There's no bugs of any kind. It's working perfectly. And in fact, I'm looking forward to recording a lot of this, like Let's Go Pikachu, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Mario Odyssey. I'm looking forward to recording all of this and much, much more, because there's been a lot of debate on what my next Let's Play... excuse me, I've got the burps again, excuse me. There's been a lot of debate on what my next Let's Play will be, because I've been having trouble getting my consoles working, but now everything seems to be working, no problem, like literally everything, AV, everything. Now that everything seems to be working, it looks like there's going to be no issue with that, so that's fantastic, isn't it? Hang on, let me just get a few more things working. Let's see, I'll turn that off, and then I think I'll try and get the PS4 working, and then after that maybe I'll try and get one of my AVs working, just to prove my point. So what did oh, it's the PS4, right. I'll actually show this one. Hopefully it goes alright, so I'm kind of showing you the process that goes into it. It's really not that difficult. You know, I want to show a little bit of it, but not too much, just so you know that, just so you can see kind of what goes into this, like off screen and stuff like that. So that was the PS4. This might take a second. See that now. I know that needs to be on input. It needs to be on input 1. Oh, never mind. It's switching automatically. That's good. I mean, it wasn't doing that before. I mean, it's good that it's doing that now, but I've just got that as a backup plan in case it doesn't switch automatically. So that's, you know, absolutely fantastic. So as you can see, that's my PS4 all loaded, and you have no idea how long it took me. Sorry, you have no idea how long it took us, me and Arago, to get all this working, because... And the screen is quite crisp. It's quite crisp quality. It's, oh my god, you have no idea how excited I am to be recording all this. Not this video. I mean, the Let's Plays. I mean, when the Let's Plays come back. That's what I'm referring to. Anyway, that takes care of that. So I think the last thing I'll show off is an AV console, just to, again, prove my point that even the AVs are working, or at least I hope they're working. We didn't have any problems before. So, you know, I'll keep my fingers crossed and we'll see what happens here. I'm just going to wait a sec for the PS4 to go off before I try switching an AV on. Come on, PS4. Come on. Almost. There we go. Ah, that was timed horribly. I was trying to snap and then make it so it goes off as immediately after I snap. But oh well, that didn't work out too well. Turn off the PS4. Turn on the original Xbox. You need to switch the source back to other, as it's an AV and it doesn't recognize those. So I go back to other. Yes. And it's the moment of truth, I guess. Okay. Please tell me this works. It needs to be on 1. Great. Give me a sec. Okay, I had a bit of a technical bug there, but I think I got it sorted now. Right, yeah, I had a bit of an issue. All I ended up doing was I just ended up plugging that out and then back in. you know, minor issue, but we'll try it again just to make sure. So I just turn on the Xbox and now we'll see. And as you can see, that came on absolutely no trouble. Minor inconvenience at first, but it's all good now. Everything seems to be going on perfectly. And now for the last moment of truth, switching between systems. This will prove my point. See you guys in a sec. Alright, so I've switched everything to what we need. I switched off the Xbox and I've switched on the GameCube, so yeah, I just need to do the necessary changes. I'll do this on camera just so you can see what actually goes into it, and oh boy, you might not actually be able to see it that well, actually, thinking about it. Actually, can I get my torch? Maybe this might help a bit. Right, so this is actually what goes into this process. So say I'm on the 316, the Xbox now, and I want to switch to the GameCube. So first I have to locate which one the GameCube is actually at, and the GameCube is right there. So that's the GameCube, and then it's on 1, so I have to switch that back to that's at 0. Hang on. Wait, no, the Xbox is there, so there, that's all I need to do. So in theory, if everything is still good, I just turn on the GameCube, and there we go, perfect. And that is all of the consoles. That is everything. As you can see, everything is connected nicely, and yeah, I didn't show every single one, but I showed enough to, you know, get my point across that everything is working. So yeah, I'm really excited to be saying this, that all my consoles are working again. I can't tell you how excited I am to be doing Let's Plays of all of these different games and systems. Like, honestly, my entire library's up there, and so many more yet to come. Oh, this is going to be fun. I just want to give you guys well, this is quite a lengthy update actually, but it's one I've been delaying for a while, and this is a video that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I finally have the chance. So yeah, I'm just really happy to be saying that I'm finally back. I'm finally back in business. I can finally record anything to my heart's content. No more technical bugs, no more issues, well, apart from maybe a teensy bug, which is easily resolved just by pulling a cable out and then putting it back in. You know, no biggie. But other than that, yes, you can look forward to so many Let's Plays for many different systems in the near future, and probably even the far future. But yeah, this is a video that I'd really been wanting to do, and then I was quite sad when I couldn't. But I was originally going to be doing the video on my computer, just talking about it, but I thought it'd be better if I showed you evidence of it working. So anyway, that's all I want to say for now. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and are looking forward to the Let's Plays that may come, then feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, and also leave a like on your way out. And I will see you guys next time round, next week, whenever. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a good day, you guys.